Hello. Okay, I'm cooking dinner while I had this beautiful awareness, so I want to talk to you about it. I know that as a student, my students, have all this energy flowing while we open up the courses. And then I find that when we get to the life script, things start to come up. Why? We expected it. It was always going to happen. Because when's the last time you asked yourself, what do I want? Not that what you've been asking yourself is, what can happen? What are the potentials? What can I do with what is right here in front of me? What is like the best I could hope for? Some people are asking, what's the worst thing that could happen? Some people are looking to see how things might fall apart. So, to ask yourself, what do I want? Breaks so many patterns. So, all of us are patterned human beings. There are paradigms, there are unconscious habits and behaviors. We do the same thing every single day. We think the same thoughts every single day. We say the same things every single day. And this goes for every paradigm. So, people in poverty have a paradigm. People who are millionaires have a paradigm. People who are billionaires have a paradigm. People who have children, there's different types of paradigms. But no matter what paradigm you have or you're living in, you have all of these things. You say the same thing every day. You think the same thing every day. You feel the same way every day. Whether that's serving you or not, it's irrelevant. It just is true. So, especially when you're getting into these kind of programs where you're looking to make something new, you're looking to manifest and create something new. When you start breaking those patterns, it starts just all hell breaking loose. Like that term comes from something. And it comes from when you change and everything that's been built upon the old is now getting shaken because you're changing, things start to come up. And depending on if it's physically shaking up, like some people will lose their jobs, their car may stop working, some people's water pipes start acting up. These are physical things, or some people start getting a healing. There's also emotional things. Anger starts coming up a lot. Your inability to have compassion starts coming up. The parts of you that are keeping you from your wealthiest self, keeping you from your most joyous self. Because we're not looking for wealth. Like, I can't eat money. But we're looking for what we know money's going to provide to us. And what that is a life of freedom, a life of ease, a life of confidence, a life of service, a life of non-judgment. You can't travel the world and judge anything. There's no such thing as judgment when you're a world traveler, because every single culture is different. Every single culture has different perspectives. So if you're someone who's still judgmental, that's going to have to be shed if you want to become a millionaire. If you're someone who gets angry because things are not happening the way they've always happened, that's got to go. That is okay. So I'm saying all that to say, when you ask yourself, what do you want? You tap into what you really want. And it only lasts for a second or two. You can touch the frequency of that identity. And then it's like as if because you touched a higher frequency, your old paradigms, security alarms start going off. So because you felt the new reality, your old system starts to like freak out and glitch. And this is like the signs to you of what your work is. Everyone's work is different. Everyone's like inner work to get to the prosperity, the freedom, what you're looking for, it comes up when you start to grow. And the life script, I've observed, brings up a lot because we're talking about your life. So I said all that to say this is normal. This is the work. This is a normal part of it. And your paradigm is very clever. It's going to work on you the way it will work to discourage you from completing the work. So for me, it might, like, it's going to be logical. It's going to be the kids are screaming. It's going to be, I've got to cook. I have to clean the house. Like, that's for me, right? I've gotten in my way with that a lot of times. I'll manifest that the kids all freak out, and so that I can say, it just wasn't meant to be right now. But I've also been able to manifest peace and calmness in the kids because I don't need to have that experience. I don't need to validate anything that's limiting because the kids just listen. So when we're talking about your life script, I wanted, like, the way that you write your script is to invoke feelings inside of you. So you may not get what you write down, or you might. I've gotten 90% of the things I write down. But what I get 100% of the time is the feeling that I was trying to express with, let's say I have a 30-acre home and I have a homestead and I have this and that. The feeling of being self-sufficient, the feeling of being responsible for such a big project, the feeling of working with life the way I feel like life wants to work with us gets created.